Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students.
Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 6th October. The session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. First is Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan on 2nd October, right? And here are some of the highlights related to it. First, remember, he inaugurated Delhi Vadodara Expressway. He also laid the foundation for Jal Jeevan Mission Ventures. He dedicated an academic building at IIT Indore, and he laid the foundation stone for a multi-modal logistic park in Indore. These are a few important highlights of his visit to Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Then tell me recently which Google, or which I have said the name, it is your Google Cloud platform, that is your GCP, right? They have recently launched an anti-money laundering tool, and it is for banks. Then Vitasta Mahotsav, that is your Vitasta Mahotsav. Where did we celebrate it? It was celebrated in Jammu and Kashmir. Next remember, CIME survey. What is this CIME? CIME stands for Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, right? Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. CMIE survey was released, and it stated that India's unemployment rate has declined to 7.1% in the month of September. That was 8.1% in August 2023. Correct? I repeat, if we are talking about the unemployment rate in India, it declined to 7.1% in the month of September. That was earlier 8.1% in August. In rural areas, if we see, remember, there was an overall unemployment rate drop that was from 7.11% in August to just 6.2% in September. Whereas this 7.1% in September was the lowest 12-month unemployment rate. If we talk about urban areas, the overall unemployment rate decreased from 10.09% to 8.94% in September month. Right? Important. Then apart from this, if we talk about CMIE, remember this was established in 1976. This is a private think tank, the headquarters of which is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and Mahesh Vyas, he is currently the managing director of CMIE. Oh, CIM, not CIME, it is CMIE. Correct? Next is WHO, World Health Organization, and WADA, that is World Anti-Doping Agency. They have collaborated on clean, drug-free sport. What is the main aim of this WADA? It is to keep a check on athletes that if they are not consuming any illegal substance or the substance that are banned by WADA. So these two organizations collaborated, and they will be working towards making sports drug free, right? Then apart from this, remember here only this MOU was signed in which location? It was signed in Geneva, Switzerland. This agreement will be valid till 1st of October 2027, and this will promote clean sport and prevention of the substance misuse on a global scale. Right? Then it will also create awareness through educational initiatives facilitated by goodwill ambassadors, influencers, etc. And reporting instance of abuse and misuse of substance within the realm of sports will be a top forum. Correct? Then next, remember 78th session of United Nations General Assembly was held from 18 to 26th of September. Right? And where is the headquarters of United Nations General Assembly? It is in New York, USA. This was based on a theme that is rebuilding trust and regaining the global solidarity, accelerating action on the 2030 agenda and its sustainable development goals towards peace, prosperity, progress and sustainability for all. Correct? Next, just have a rough idea of it that it was the 78th session of United Nations General Assembly. Next is WHO has recommended R21 matrix M malaria vaccine that is developed by Oxford and Serum Institute for children. I repeat, recently WHO has recommended R21 matrix M, a malaria vaccine that is being developed by the Jenner Institute at Oxford University and Serum Institute of India for the prevention of malaria in children. And we know that malaria is caused due to the bite of mosquito. Right? So this vaccine was recently recommended by World Health Organization. This vaccine was developed with support from the European and developing countries, correct, and the Wellcome Trust and the European Investment Bank. Also remember R21, this is the second malaria vaccine that was recommended by WHO. Earlier it was your RTS-AS01, that is Mosquirix. Correct, it was recommended in 2021, and this R21 matrix M, this is the second vaccine that has been recommended by WHO for malaria, right? And it was for in children especially. Then apart from this, friends, if we discuss which IIT has proposed a sports quota, it was proposed by IIT Madras, right? Then next, remember Kharchi Puja. Where is this held? Kharchi Puja is in Tripura. Next, remember Operation Conviction. Operation Conviction. What is this Operation Conviction? Remember, this was launched by Uttar Pradesh and it is for cow slaughter and child abuse cases. Next is NIIF, that is your National Investment and Infrastructure Fund Limited. NIIF, they collaborated with JBIC, that is your Japan Bank for International Cooperation, and it was to launch India-Japan Fund worth 49 billion rupees. Right? If we convert into dollar, that will be close to $600 million. Right? So it is your NIIF. They have collaborated with JBIC to launch the first bilateral fund that was called India-Japan Fund, that is IJF, and it is worth 49 billion rupees or $600 million. Correct? This fund will be anchored by the government of India and JBIC. In this, out of this $49 billion rupees, the 24 billion rupees will be contributed by the government of India, and that is equal to 49% of it. Right? The government of India will contribute 49, and the rest 51%, that is 25 billion rupees, will be contributed by JBIC. Correct? This MOU also aims to promote environmental prevention, low carbon emission, and increase the cooperative relationship between India and Japanese countries. Also, this fund, that is India-Japan Fund, they will be focused on investing into environmental sustainable companies such as your renewable energy sector, e-mobility, waste management and water management projects. Correct? Then if we talk about NIIF, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer here? Rajiv Dhar. Headquarter is in New Delhi and it was established in 2015. If we talk about JBIC, who is the managing director and chief chairman here? Tadashi Maeda. Headquarter is in Tokyo, Japan and it was established in 2012. Next is Outlook Group and IDFC First Bank. They have launched a retirement planning event, Outlook Money 40 after 40, right? I repeat, it is Outlook Group and IDFC First Bank. They together have launched Outlook Money 40 after 40, right? This is an retirement planning event, correct? And this was to spread awareness and create awareness around retirement planning. This 40 after 40, that is an Outlook Money 40 after 40. This was a 2-day long event. This was held where? This was held at Geo World Convention Center, that is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. This is a 2-day long event and the aim here is to spread awareness and create conversations around the retirement planning. Important. This collaboration will address the concerns of retired people such as health and wellness, living facilities and travel. And the collaboration aims to approach the key question of retirement through various print and digital platforms. It aims to provide invaluable insights and expert guidance to individuals, helping them make informed decisions to secure a prosper retirement. So coming back, this is basically a retirement planning 40 after 40 launched by Outlook Group and IDFC First Bank. Next remember, what is the rank of India in the global gender gap index? In this, the rank of India is 127 and on first position is Iceland. Then if we talk about global livability index, global livability index, in this global livability index, which country has topped it? Vienna in Austria has topped this global livability index. I repeat, Vienna in Austria has topped this global livability index. Then what is the rank of India in the global competitiveness index? In the global competitiveness index, the rank of India here is 40 in the global competitiveness index. And what was the rank of IIT Bombay in the Quacquarelli Simon World University rankings? So the rank of IIT Bombay here is 149. Next, see, there are 3 persons here and 3 names you can see in the picture: Annie Wheeler, Pierre Agostini and Ferenc Krauss. They are the 3 individuals who were recently awarded with the Nobel Prize in Physics. Mark this important. As you can see in the picture, these are the 3 individuals who was awarded with Nobel Prize in Physics, right? And remember, they were awarded for the Nobel Prize in Physics for their experimental methods that generate attosecond pulse of light for the study of electrons dynamics in matter. Highly important, take a note of it. Then this Nobel Prize in Physics is awarded by Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences in Sweden only. And these are the 3 individuals. Here remember, Annie Wheeler, she became the 5th woman to receive the Nobel Prize in Physics. As you can see here in the picture, she became the 5th woman to receive Nobel Prize in Physics. Next remember, Sachin Tendulkar has been named as the Global Ambassador for ICC ODI World Cup 2023. He was also named as the National Icon by Election Commission of India in order to promote and create awareness about elections in India. Also remember, Sachin unveiled the World Cup trophy before the inaugural match between England and New Zealand, that was on 5th October. And this is the 13th edition of Men's ODI World Cup that is set to be held from 5th of October to 19th of November. Remember this. And the inaugural and the final match is set to be held in Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Correct? Then apart from this, remember, Sachin Tendulkar was honored with Bharat Ratna in 2014. Then Padma Shri in 1999. Padma Vibhushan in 2008. Then Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratan Award in 1997 and with Arjuna Award in 1994. Then apart from this, remember, for this ICC ODI World Cup, there is a mascot that you need to remember. The mascots are Blaze, that is female mascot bowler, and Tonk, that is male mascot batsman. So these are the two mascots for the ICC. Correct. Apart from this, India has won the Men's World Cup twice. That was in 1983 and then in 2011. Next we are talking about CCI approvals on 3rd of October. First is acquisition of certain stake of Lenskart Solutions Private Limited by Kedara Capital Fund. Next, acquisition of majority stake in Indira IVF by Zonbars and amalgamation of Space Way Wellness into Indira IVF. Then acquisition of 100% shareholding of Lanco Amara Kantak Power Limited by PFC Projects Limited and REC Limited, SJVN Limited and Damodar Valley Corporation. Right, so these are the basic of the approvals that you can go through. Next is Asian Games. We know that as of now the Asian Games are being held in Hangzhou, China, right? And these are the 19th edition of the Asian Games. Correct. They are also called as officially the Hangzhou 2022 Asian Games. They started on 23rd of September and they will continue till 8th of October, right? And remember, as the name suggests, Hangzhou, China, so host nation is China here. If we talk about the medal tally, as of now on the first position it is China with 300. On first position it is China with 307 medals. Then on second position it is Japan with 140 medals. Then on third it is Republic of Korea with 145 medals, and India stood at fourth position with a total of 74 medals. Right, the next thing, remember, 2026 Asian Games will be hosted by which country? It will be hosted by Japan. Correct. So we can say the 20th edition of the Asian Games will be hosted by Japan in 2026. Next, World Animal Day. When do we observe World Animal Day? On 4th October we observe World Animal Day, and the main aim here is to bring together the animal welfare movement to work towards creating a better world for animals. And there is a theme that you need to remember, that is great or small, love them all. This is the theme for the World Animal Day, and the first ever World Animal Day was observed in 1925. Then next is your World Space Week. When do we observe World Space Week? It is from 4th to 10th of October, and the theme here that you need to remember is space and entrepreneurship. Next remember World Teachers Day. We observe World Teachers Day on 5th of October, and if we are talking about National Teachers Day, it is observed on 5th September. So remember this different. World Teachers Day on 5th October and National Teachers Day on 5th of September. Then there is a theme for this World Teachers Day, that is the teachers we need for the education we want, the global imperative to resolve the teacher shortage. Correct. And remember the first ever World Teachers Day. When do we observe it? The World Teachers Day for the first time was observed in 1994, right? Next is state news. Assam's Chief Minister have launched Mukhya Mantri Lok Sevak Arogya Yojana, and this is for the reimbursement of the medical bills of government employees, their family members, right? I repeat, this scheme, that is Mukhya Mantri Lok Sevak Arogya Yojana, this was launched by Assam's Chief Minister, that is for the people of Assam, correct? And it is for the reimbursement of the medical bills. It is an online medical bill reimbursement scheme launched by the government of Assam for the Assam employees, pensioners and their dependents. The primary goal of the scheme is to provide financial health coverage of up to 5 lakh rupees per family per year, right? Then apart from this, remember, Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, that is of Assam, also transferred the first installment of 9,000 rupees each to the bank account of 1 lakh beneficiaries under Individual Household Latrine Scheme, that is IHHL, that is your Individual Household Latrine Scheme. Under this, first installment of 9,000 rupees each was transferred to the bank accounts of 1 lakh beneficiaries. Next, remember, we are talking about Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister, that is Sukhwinder Singh Sukhum, as you can see him in the picture, have launched Sukha Asharya Yojana for orphans and other vulnerable sections of the society. I repeat, this Mukhya Mantri Sukha Asharya Yojana, correct? This was launched at the Ridge in Shimla, Himachal Pradesh, and it is to provide comprehensive support to the orphans specially abled children, destitute women and elderly individuals in the state of Himachal Pradesh. And with this scheme, Himachal Pradesh became the first state in India to enact a law that is aimed at supporting the orphan children and the vulnerable sections of the society. Apart from this, remember here, a financial benefit worth 4.68 crore rupees were distributed to the eligible children, apart from which you will be seeing financial benefiting amount to 2.65 crore were transferred to the bank accounts of 1100 beneficiaries through foster care and sponsorship. Then for the construction of house, another expenditure, correct, was done. And if we are talking about Himachal Pradesh, who is the Chief Minister? Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu, Governor Shiv Pratap Shukla. Right? So friends, these were your important current affairs for the day. Now let's go for a quick one-liner revision. We saw the highlights of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to MP and Rajasthan on 2nd October. CMIE's survey was done and India's unemployment rate declined to 7.1% in September. 78th session of the UNGA was held from 18 to 26th of September. WHO and WADA, they signed an MOU to collaborate on clean drug-free sport. WHO recommended R21 Matrix M. This is a malaria vaccine developed by Oxford and Serum Institute of India, and it will be given to the children. Then NIIF collaborated with JBIC to launch India-Japan Fund worth 49 billion rupees. Outlook Group and IDFC First Bank, they have launched retirement planning event, that is Outlook Money 40 after 40. Next, Annie Wheeler, Pierre Agostini and Franz Cross, they have won the Nobel Prize in Physics 2023. Sachin Tendulkar has been named as the Global Ambassador for ICC ODI World Cup 2023. CCI approvals on 3rd of October. And part 1 of the Hangzhou 2022 games, that is, was held from 23rd of September to 30th of September. Correct? And the overall, it is from 23rd of September to 8th of October. Right? So total Hangzhou games. If asked where is the Asian Games being held, that is being held in Hangzhou, that is in China. So host country is China. Then World Animal Day observed on 4th of October. World Space Week from 4 to 10th of October. World Teachers Day on October 5th and National Teachers Day on 5th of September. Then Assam's Chief Minister have launched Mukhyamantri Lok Sevak Arogya Yojana, and it is for the reimbursement of the medical bills of the Assam pensioners, Assam state's pensioners or the government employees. Then Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister launched Sukh Asharya Yojana for the orphans and other vulnerable sections of the society. So friends, these were your important current affairs for the day. Now let's move to the revision current affairs that will be beneficial for you. Next is NABARD. NABARD has raised 1040.5 crore rupees in India's first social impact bond. I repeat, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, they have raised 1040.5 crore rupees by issuing India's first AAA rated Indian rupee denominated social bonds at a coupon rate of 7.63%. Important. I repeat, NABARD raised AAA rated bonds worth 1040.5 crore rupees, right, with a coupon rate or with an interest rate of 7.63%. Important. Issued bonds privately to the eligible institutional investors here. That is, NABARD issued bonds privately to the eligible institutional investors, and the redemption date here is 27 September 2028. That is for 5 years. Correct. If we talk about AAA rating, which country's AAA rating was reduced to AA plus? It was of USA, and this thing was done by Fitch Ratings. Correct. And these AAA rating, what does they mean? That these bonds that are issued, they have the highest credit worthiness and the lowest risk of default. Next, we are talking about India's first solar roof cycling track that was inaugurated in Hyderabad, Telangana. I repeat, it is a 23-kilometer cycle track, right? It is known as Health Way cycling track. Then, where was this inaugurated? In Hyderabad, Telangana, the location. Then, by State Municipal Administrator and Urban Development Minister K.T. Ramarao, it was inaugurated. Next thing, remember, around 16,000 solar panels have been installed that will be used to generate 16 megawatt of solar or 16 megawatt of power. So these are some important basic points that you need to remember regarding this. Next thing, remember, recently which product recently got the food animal tag in Northeast India? Mithun, right? Mithun recently got the food animal tag. Next remember recently Global Turmeric Conference. Global Turmeric Conference. Where was this held? Or which city hosted it? It was hosted by Mumbai. Then name the 7th tiger reserve of Tamil Nadu. 7th tiger reserve of Madhya Pradesh. Which is it? It is Virangana Durgavati Tiger Reserve. Correct? Virangana Durgavati Tiger Reserve. Then Air India recently signed a code share pact with which organization? With AIX Connect. Next is O-Class Speed Test Global Index was released and India has ranked 47th out of 145 countries. I repeat, recently O-Class Speed Global Index was released and this index talks about the speed of internet in various countries, right? And here in this index, India ranked at 47th index where the median download speed was 50.21 Mbps. Mbps is your megabyte per second. Then this index, O-Class Speed Test Global Index, was topped by which country? It was topped by UAE, where the median download speed was 210.89 Mbps. Then last year, India in 2022 was ranked 119th and now the rank of India in 2023 is 47. If we talk about Ookla, remember Ookla is a global leader in connectivity, right? And the headquarters is in Seattle, Washington, USA. And who is the co-founder here? Doug Suttles. Next, 276th Annual Day celebration of Defense Account Department and multiple other initiatives were recently launched. So remember, it was recently the 276th Annual Day celebration that was held at Delhi Cantonment area, right? And here Union Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has launched several initiatives of the Defense Account Department, correct? And it was during the 276th Annual Day celebration. Here these initiatives include Saransh, Biswas and E-Raksha Awas. If we look at them individually, first of all, remember Saransh. What is this Saransh? Saransh, the main name, first of all, full form, that is Summary of Accounts, Budget and Expenditure for Raksha Mantralaya. This is your Saransh, right? And the main aim here is to provide a precise and objective representation of defense financial data across India, that is on payment, accounting, budgeting, etc. Right? Saransh will serve as a comprehensive dashboard for the higher management with at-a-glance visibility of all the defense expenditure for centralized monitoring and driving towards data-driven decisions. Then if we talk about Biswas, it will serve as a dashboard for various principal controller of defense accounts, and display different infographics for purpose of monitoring and analyzing the flow of bill management. Correct. So in simple words, we can say Biswas, it is a bill information and work analysis system. This will provide real-time detailed analysis of bill processing. Then is your E-Raksha Awas. E-Raksha Awas, it is a centralized and a comprehensive software package that is to streamline the process of generating timely rent and allied charges for the rentable buildings within the defense services. Correct. And it is to streamline the process of generating timely rent. So these are your three initiatives that were also launched by our Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, and it was during the 276th Annual Day celebration of Defense Accounts Department. Right? Now let's move to the homework section. First, what is the rank of India in the Global Innovation Index 2023? Next, which union ministry launched CRIIO for Good module? Third, which Indian state has recently banned the Conocarpus plant, right? So these are the three important questions, friends, right? First and second question we have discussed in daily current affairs, and this third question, this is new for you. So I want to see all the students who are watching my video right now to comment below the answers of these homework questions, right? They will be very beneficial for you. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.